Because when you keep going constantly towards your next goal, towards your next thing, your next income goal, your next milestone, your next follower account, there's a moment where you almost become numb to your own success and you start feeling like a failure. You start feeling like someone that's never quite able to catch up on the bigger creators, the entrepreneurs that are so much further ahead. And that is an illusion that you will stay stuck in as long as you keep running. And that's why with today's video, what I wanted to share is just an exercise this week to almost like shatter the illusion that you're behind, that you have to keep going, that you have to prove your worth before you feel deserving of rest. And actually give you an exercise that will allow you to take a breather, to step back, to actually realize that here and now in your business is perfectly fine to land and rest. And so I'd love for you this week to do one thing, which is deleting any sense of need for growth, need for more, need for strategizing, figuring out the next thing in your business, the next funnel, the next ads campaign, the next hire. And just for this week, let your business be just as it is. No troubleshooting, not even fixing problems. Do whatever is needed for deliverables. Maybe you have client calls or you have to create some content for a brand partnership, but nothing else. No thinking about anything else. And in those pockets of empty space, which might not be a lot for you, you might have an extremely packed schedule, which we should be working on to give you 10 hours plus back in your week. But these little pockets of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I need you to lay on your sofa and look at the ceiling or just sit on your balcony with a coffee and not think about any growth or expansion, but actually just tell your system, your body, your nervous system, right here and now, it's safe for me to land. It's safe for me to rest. It's safe for me to just enjoy the business I've created and the life I've created and give myself a little tap on the shoulder and actually feel deserving and worthy of being here. Because somehow there's this illusion we have collectively that we can only be deserving and worthy once we reach a certain milestone, a certain age, a certain status, a certain income goal. And because of that, every single day we live in our life, we feel as though we cannot stop. We cannot rest here. We need to keep going, otherwise everything will be crumbling. And that wheel that spins, even when we are an online creator, an online entrepreneur, when we are the one deciding how much we work and why and where to, can be so all-consuming and give us a sense of restlessness. That anxiety you feel on Sunday when you're about to work again, that feeling like you need to check your phone even on the weekend when you could be hanging out with your kids by the pool, this restlessness is because you're not learning how to land, how to witness your own growth, your own progress, your own life, your own business, and really just look at it and say, this is enough. This is okay. It is safe for me to rest. It is safe for me to land here. And when I'm saying taking those pockets of space and emptiness and really just doing nothing, I mean in that nothing, contemplating. Contemplating as if you had already achieved everything you've ever wanted. Imagine you're 77, looking at your grandchildren playing in the yard and just sitting and looking at life and being, wow, I did that. Because your business right now deserves some love. The version of you that you are today when you look at yourself in the mirror deserves some love. You deserve to look at this and say, wow, I did that. It's safe for me here. It's safe for me to rest. It's safe for me to land. It's safe for me to witness my business as enough without constantly telling it has to grow. I can just watch the flower grow. And I really want you to give it a day if you cannot give it a week. But just for today, all is well. I can rest. My business is running. I can trust myself. I can just enjoy this season of my life without constantly chasing the next season of my life. I'm not in a hurry. I'm right here, right now. I get to be me. It's safe for me to land here. Yeah, I would go on and on to celebrating yourself. But this is really just an invitation to contemplate and to put the brakes onto the race you've been running for far too long without ever stopping, no matter how many mountaintop you climbed. Where are you going? Where are you running to? One of the main thing I say to every single woman that comes on a call with me for advisory when they're feeling this restlessness and this sense of close to burnout, there's too much going on, there's too much to manage, too much to decide. One of the first thing I ask is, why the rush? Because most of the pressure you feel right now is self-created. It's of the mind. And there is a part of you that still believes you need to run in overdrive. And until we overrun that program and actually teach your body and your nervous system that it's safe here and now to rest and land, and it's okay to feel success right now because you're successful. You've already achieved so much more than you thought you would. So why does it still feel like it's not enough? It's just a program that's running. And this first step this week, just give it a try. It's one of the first steps to reclaiming ownership over your time, reclaiming ownership over your own success, and being someone that can keep growing, can keep going, but actually feels worthy to rest and receive it and soak it all in, all of that goodness, every step of the way. So yeah, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you tomorrow.